What is going on, people? Welcome back. What we're going to do this time, we're going to open a new series. We're going to go for a KYALAMI series in South Africa, in the GT series, the extended races as well, where you're required to take a pit stop. I've decided that we're going to open a series in there. We're going to use the Lamborghini. There's probably more stronger GT cars that we could use in there, but I think probably the Lamborghini, it seems like a more mediocre GT series car. Yeah, what I'm going to do in this series though, I'm just going to keep racing the same track until I get the win. I know it probably seems a bit straightforward. It's easy. At some point you will get a win, because obviously this is lobby racing and you never know who you're going to be up against in these lobbies, but we'll give it a go. I don't think I've got a win so far at KYALAMI in the I've got a win in the GT series. I don't think I've got one in the Lamborghini though yet, so we're going to go for that. That's going to be the aim. We're going to start with practice here. Go through practice, see what the car feels like, see what kind of pace the other guys have compared to us, and then we're going to jump into the race. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep going for the same track with the same series, the same car, and obviously it will be the extended GT racing with the required pit stop. That's what we're going for. That's what we're going to try and do. And yeah, this is the first video of God knows how many, but we're going to see how we get on. You never know, we might do it in one race. It might take 20, I don't know, but yeah, we'll give it a go. It's a bit of fun. I hope you guys enjoy it. I love this track anyway, as if you follow my channel, you'll know this is probably up there with one of my most favourites. Laguna Seca. It was a close one between this and Laguna Seca, but I don't think I could get the Lamborghini to be competitive enough around Laguna Seca, to be honest. It's more of a grip track, whereas this is a lot more mediocre, a lot of fast corners, some slow hairpins. Yeah, I just thought this might be a better track to bring the Lamborghini to. But so far in practice, the car feels okay. I know I've got some faster ones around here in the GT series, but I'm sure this can get into the low, on medium tyres, into the low 144s, maybe into the 143s. I don't think it'll be touching a 1 minute 42 round here on mediums, maybe on the softs. But yeah, so far, not too bad. Just coming into the final corner. Obviously, remember this is only practice as well, and it looks like it's going to be a 143. No, 144. Yeah, so a 144.5. We can definitely improve on that. So I reckon we can definitely get this Lamborghini into the 143s on the medium tyre if you hook the laps up together. There's no doubt about that. But so far, so good. Car feels good. The car feels quick. It more depends on who else you have in this lobby. Obviously this is only practice at the end of the day, so don't look at the table on the left hand side now and think, oh well, you're 3 seconds quicker than the next nearest person, because it's not accurate. You jump into the race and there are people that are a lot quicker than what you thought, so don't let practice confuse you, especially in the GT series as well. And there's still 13 minutes to go, so there may be a lot of guys still yet to join this lobby who are finishing up in the race before this one. They normally join around between 9 and 6 minutes. The lobby then gets filled up with a lot of people who've just come out of a race, and obviously you never know who's going to be joining. They could be rapid. Normally in the last 5 minutes of practice, you sort of start to see where the pace is actually going to be during the race. Unless people jump into practice on soft tyres, then yeah, it can make you think, wow, he's quick. But no, normally 9 times out of 10 people are just showing off their race pace on the medium tyre, on the medium compound, and that's what we're doing here. We're going to improve on the last lap. It might be a 143. No, it's nearly a 143. It's a 144 dead. So this car's definitely got a 143 in it on the medium tyres. There's no doubt about it. I can get into the 142s on the soft. But yeah, we're not going to do qualifying. This series is going to be like normal, starting from the back, and we're going to try and get through the field. And try and win the race from the back, obviously with the one required pit stop. But yeah, see if we can do it in the Lamborghini. That's the plan, that's the aim. And then, do you know what, as soon as I've completed this series, then we'll do the same thing again. We could do it with a different track with the Lamborghini again, or I could do it with the same track but a different GT car, or we could even switch it up and go for the same track, the same car, but then we're going to be going for 2 pit stops. So we'll do the soft. He just gets completely in our way. We'll let him have it for now, and then we'll just move aside and down the hill. There we go. He's probably going to take the corner though, so we'll let him have it. We don't want to smash him again. I don't know why I'm doing commentary in practice, to be honest. I'll just let the racing just carry on while I'm talking about these series. So yeah, once we've completed this, there's a number of things we could do. We could do a different race, the same car, well, a different track with the same car. We're going to keep it in the GT series though. I don't know what this guy is doing, to be honest. It's strange. I don't know what you're doing. Leave me alone, please. Right. Back to practice anyway. So yeah, complete this, and then we'll stick with the GT series. We're not going to come out the GT series for the next challenge, but we could do a different track, same car, or we could do same car, different track, or we could do same car, same track, but switch up the tactics and go for the soft strategy, which will be probably fun. But this is the beginning of race 1. We're starting from the back, obviously. There is how many people in this lobby? I'm just about to find out. 22, so we've got to come through 21 cars and see if we can get to the front. We've got 1 pit stop to make. We're on the medium tyre, and we are already up to 17th place. It's going to be 16 now, and we should maybe take another couple. We're going to come in hot. No, we're not. It's a bit mad, but we haven't spun out. We haven't got a penalty yet. Whoa. We might get a penalty for that, because it'll count as cutting the corner. No, we don't. We get away with it, thank God. And we've somehow made it into 11th place. It could have been a lot worse than that when we were going through that first corner. I did not think we would come out like this. So we're going to try and go up the outside. And that didn't work. We end up losing a position. Let the GT have it. He's got the inside. There he goes. Now we need to get past this guy now. And there you go. Not a bad overtake, eh? He goes on the grass and we just creep through. Lovely jubbly. But yeah, so far, so good. A nice steady start to the race. Imagine if we complete this in the first video, which we're not gonna now, no way. We're now back in 11th, nope, make that 12th. Again, a little side swipe, that's all good. Where do we go here? Here we've got an option, we get a penalty. I don't really know what for, but okay, fair enough. And he goes wide, trying to chuck it out the inside of us, which is all good. We shouldn't see them guys behind now again. Coming into the final corner, this is the end of lap 1, and it's going to be 10th place. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Imagine if I can, well, if I if I complete the series in one video, I think it's sort of a bad idea and we'll throw it down the drain. Obviously, it's only a GT race at the end of the day. Like we all know, the wins, they will come. It more depends on who's in the lobby. At the moment, it looks like we've got better pace than first place. So we'll just push the car in, see what we can do with this Lamborghini. But so far, it's showing good pace around there on the medium tyre. Go up the inside of this guy here, outbrake him. Is he going to turn in on us? He doesn't. No, we'll give him room then. There you go, mate, have the room. But we're going to take it anyway. Top man. And then we're just going to come around these big S-bend here. And we'll get the Jaguar up the hill. I think it was a Jaguar. Was it a Porsche? I think it was a Porsche. And then we're at the top of the hill now. Got the slight kink of a left-hander, and then we've got this fast kink of a left-hander here. And yeah, coming towards the end of the lap now, gonna brake nicely. It's this corner, tuck the nose right in, don't hit the dodge. Put the car behind him, don't hit him. Just take the corner better than him, that's all we have to do, like that. And then we're gonna come into the final corner. Could have probably used a bit more curb and onto the straight, and that is the end of lap 2. We're in P7 at the moment, so it's not too bad. We're just pushing on here. Looks like we're still catching up to first place, which is a good sign. So nothing to worry about yet about not getting a win. It all depends if we can get past these 6 next guys without any problems, which I doubt very much. I think it feels like as well that all these guys are slowly bunching up to first place. So I wouldn't say that the guy in first place right now is the outright winner to this race. I think it's going to be someone else that wins this race, because they all seem to be bunching up right behind him. But now we're starting to lose time on the leader. He lets us through. Top man. You didn't have to do that. I would have fought for the position, but he's obviously thinking about the longer run in this race rather than battling it out for epoxy 6th place. He's obviously thinking, if I just get my head down, let this guy through. He's obviously got pace. Yeah, it's nice to see sometimes players thinking like that rather than battling it out for 6th place for 2 laps. But hey ho. Anyway, we would have had a fight anyway, it don't matter, regardless. But coming towards the end of lap 3 now, we've only made up 1 position on this lap so far. Hopefully we can get 1 more position here. Oi! Didn't see that come in. Well, we get 1 position there. We might even get 2 by the time we go over the line. Let's see. See if we can get this Porsche. Will we get him just before the line? I don't think so. It goes a little bit defensive. That's all good. You can take our slipstream, mate, if you want. I'll pull you down the straight. No. What's this, though? We've got some guy coming up here. Go for a harsh brake here. There we go. Little tap from behind. It's all good, though. It's contact racing in my eyes, ForzaMotorsport. It's just not ramming. As long as it's not ramming, I don't care. And we are into 4th place. We're 6.6 off the lead. Battling away with those few guys that we've overtaken the last couple of laps or so. We have lost a little bit of time. It was about 6 seconds. It's gone back up to 6.6. But hey, I still think we've got more pace than first place. It's still the same guy as well that's in first place. So let's see how we get on. Let's just see how we go on. At the moment, we're kind of holding the same pace as him. If anything, he might actually be creeping ahead of us. We'll find out as we come out of this corner. It looks like 6.7, 6.8. Yeah, he is. He's, at the moment, the last few corners, he's been a little bit quicker than us. I don't know whether to go for an undercut here. Should I go for an undercut or should I complete lap 5 before making the pit stop? Tyres feel good, to be honest. Easily get another lap with good grip. think that's probably the way forward. Everyone else seems to be doing that strategy as well. I don't think anyone pit. No one ahead of us is pit. We've got a 0.5 penalty. As we know, we got that earlier in the race. So yeah, we'll see if we can just chuck it up the inside of this guy. Is he going to give us the room? He does. Top man. Keep it around the outside. Give him loads of room. He gave us loads of room. Sorry, pardon me. He's going to nick our slipstream down here. That's all good. That's all fine. I don't mind carrying him along for a bit. We are going to be pitting at the end of this lap though, so anyone on the hard tyres, their strategy will be coming into play from the end of this lap. I've tried the hard tyre from the start of the race a few times. It's not the greatest strategy because you get sucked up by all the minions at the back of the pack. Whereas if you're going to do the hard soft strategy, you want to start with the soft tyre and gain as many places as you can and get some clear air and really stretch the legs of the car that you're in. Obviously then you're going to be coming out of the pits in the hard tyre after starting on the soft tyre, so you're not going to have much pace towards the end of the race. But trust me, it is better to start on the soft tyre if you're going to do the soft hard or hard soft strategy. It's better to start on the soft. So we're going to chuck it in the pits here. We're on the mediums. Got to the end of lap 5, and this is fresh rubber on the car now. Starting lap 6. We are in 3rd place. I think that's where we were before we made the pit stop. I'm pretty sure we were. We're sort of catching 1st place-ish. If we can get past this guy, then we might have a chance to go for the win. We really need to get past him though. It's crucial that we get past him here. I don't think it's going to happen there. Is he going to let us go around the outside? That's the question. He does. No, he doesn't. That was a great switch by him. Fair play. We'll give him the room here. He's earned it. We give him enough room. We give him enough room. He gives us room as well. This is very fair racing. I love it when it's like this. But he wants to slot his car in front of us. That's all good. We're going to try and switch him on the inside here. No, we can't. So we make contact. It's minimal at the moment. We're going to switch it. Whoa. Oh, no. No, 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 no. And we go onto the grass. I lose all traction. That was weird. I'm going to have to relook at that again. We get a penalty as well for it. What the hell? I'm going to have to relook at that later. It felt like, to me, we went to go right. And then we sold him, the dummy, and we went left. We cut to the left. The car was positioned to brake. I would have braked in time. And then at the last second, when our nose was just ahead of his back bumper, he's tried to cut in front of us, I think, to block it. And we end up clipping his rear end, but then it sends us into a spin. We go on the grass, and then that's it. You know what happens when you're on the grass. You can't slow the car down as quick as you are on tarmac. It's as simple as that. And now we're in 4th place, and we got a half a second penalty just to have another slap in the face for it. So there you go. Not the greatest justified penalty by Forza, but we'll deal with what we got. We're 11.5 off the lead. We won't be getting the win in the first race. The best we can probably do here is get a podium, but we're still 4.7, 4.6, 4.5, 4.4 for the podium at the moment. Yeah, we'll just have to see what we can do. It's damage limitation at the moment. We're at the bottom of the hill. Coming up the hill now, we're going to come into where we had that massive spin and clattered back into him. So we take this corner better than we did the last lap. There we go, and then onto the downhill. Coming towards the end of lap 7, we're in 4th place. And it's a bit frustrating as well, because if we didn't have that wipeout at the top of the hill 2 laps ago, we might have been able to make a go of at least challenging for first. I don't know if we would have got first because of the pace that we were making behind first place. We were quicker, but I don't know if we were catching him quick enough, and that was obviously not taken into perspective that there was other cars as well that we're going to have to overtake, so that would have held us up a little bit. But yeah, we're around 10 seconds off the lead now. We've made our pit stop. This is the second last lap. We can see the podium. The podium is definitely achievable. Maybe even second place. I'll probably take that as a success if we can get second place out of this race now. But obviously I don't know what's going to happen once we catch these guys up. I don't know. We might end up just battling it out for third place, and then second may even clear off. I'm hoping that these 2 guys will actually start fighting with each other. It'll make our life easier to catch up and overtake. But yeah, we're just making our way along here at the moment. Coming up towards the top of the hill. And we're not really catching these guys as quick as I was at the beginning of the lap, which is a bit worrying now. We've only got just over, well, about a lap and a half to go. So there's still time. It's 1.7 at the moment. I would have liked to have been in the slipstream with these guys on the pit straight. That might still be achievable if we get a move on here. We need to be within about 0.8 behind him to get the slipstream. It's 1.2, 1.1, 1.9. We go off track. That's going to be another penalty. So we got a 2-second penalty now. I don't know if we're going to get podium. We might not even get a podium here now because the penalties. I mean, we're definitely gonna challenge for an overtake on third place at least. I don't think we're gonna catch second now, but we need to be at least 2 seconds ahead of him to get the podium. So yeah, bit of a messy end to this race. It was messy in the middle. Yeah, it's been a messy start to this series so far. But hey ho, you can't win straight away every time. That's impossible. So we'll make a go of him here, try and outbrake him. We do make contact, it's very slight though. We definitely had the nose of the car ahead of his though. And then we got this guy in front. Obviously we need to be 2 seconds ahead of the 4th place so we get the podium. We've gone off track again. It's where I'm pushing so hard. We get another penalty. That's 2.5 seconds now. Brilliant. And Bentley dive bombs us. That's all good. But he doesn't get a penalty. That's all good. Might get another penalty for that. Yeah, that's deserved. We cut the track and we made contact with him, so I don't blame him for dive bombing us. We're not even going to overtake him for the line either. Yeah, bit of a frustrating end to the race. We had the penalties that we were carrying as well, so that's going to demote us to 4th place. We got the fastest lap time of the whole race, so we had the pace. It just, in the end, it wasn't good enough. But yeah, that was the first of this KYALAMI series in this Lamborghini in the GT series with the required pit stop races, so medium length race. And it was a fail on the first one. We finished in 4th place. So yeah, not the best start, but there's definitely room for improvement there. So let's see what we can do in the next video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you're enjoying it. And I hope you will join me in the next one of this KYALAMI GT Lambo series. I'll see you then.